are far less organized. There are just little doors leading off to the sides upstairs. It took you into these whole other rooms with a bunch of Korvax and Gek and Viking all sitting around at different desks, and it was kind of like, okay, what are the things that you all need me to do? And then they kind of cleaned it up, simplified it. I kind of like that, though. I mean, having more space station rooms to run around in was really cool. So, hello games, if you guys can find a way to reincorporate some of that stuff in, I am not going to kick anybody in the shins for that. Let me just tell you. Almost at 10 o'clock here, that's fun. Or where I am anyway. Yeah. Just all kinds of terrific stuff. I have not been checking. People might have been contacting me on chat, and I did not have my chat pulled up. How incredibly selfish of me is that? Ah. Historic, is that supposed to be historic trader? Yeah, cheap viewers on Stream Boo. Thank you for the tip. I get that a lot, but I am just doing this to share with whomever decides to kind of hop on board and watch. I'm hoping friends of mine maybe somewhere. All right, let's see what we got here. 20 million. Do you have any good old scrap that might be useful to me? There's repair kits. There's a flesh helmet. Terrific flesh helmet. That's right, I'm going to need to hop around between star systems and find more of these scrap dealers, see if anybody has, because I've seen stuff that I thought would be really, really useful. But, okay. What am I trying to make happen here? I am going to have to put the hatches on the ground floor again at some point, just for giggles, but especially if I start doing any more. All right, let's see how this puppy behaves. See how the maneuverability and everything is kind of does its thing. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, it does feel lighter, doesn't it? Well, I have to tell you, I'm kind of enjoying how light this thing feels. It's ridiculous at this point how upgraded Hello Games is. Of course, the game they have coming up is supposed to have a lot of goodies. Oh, that's right. The very cool thing you can do. Perhaps you've already seen it, but when you move into the actual rings of a world, it gives you the thing that the science would suggest, that there are smaller and larger particles. You have gas and dust, and you have little planet-like things. love it. So good, gotta love it. Alright. Heading on through and out, and what is that? Is that one that I've scanned yet? It's not one that I've scanned. A high energy planet. This would be a lot of radiation. Oh my goodness, look at that. This sort of lightning thing all going on with themselves. Oh wow. Just the fact that the generators themselves, besides actually contributing to the overall strength of the machine, actually nice anchors for these boosters. And I get more. How many of these? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different reactors plastered onto my ship. Five of them. A bunch of yummy, powerful weapons. Beam laser, the Deadeye shotgun, space shotgun cannon thing. And really can't gripe too much there. So, current mission is, oh yeah. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, that is unfortunate. It does happen sometimes. And that is the question. Unmapped. Shield, photon cannon. Positron ejector. Phase beam. Photon cannon. Okay. Shield. What else do we have here? Any other indicators of things? Usable fuel. And hyperdrive, yeah, that's right, because of the additional, very fun Lab ornament. I think I have. What do we have here? Data unavailable. And boom. Where on that system? What we got here? Unknown planet. Vile anomaly. I've got to visit it. Gotta see. What vile are we talking? Dead. Dead planet. I'm so sorry, planet. You're all dead and stuff. And there's this big fella that just popped into space in there, which is frozen. Nice. I had a struggle with a frozen planet a few months back. Just trying to get myself into a state of having some resources that were on that planet. I don't know if it was dioxide, pyrite, something that the planet had that I needed to make something. Land, it's in the middle of a freezing storm, didn't have all of my elemental protection up and optimized yet, so there I am having to just quickly build the little rounded shelter dome thingy to hide inside of and then venture out from. What am I... Don't you tell me that because the space station is within the ring that we're dealing with it being hazy because of the ring? Okay. It's a foggy space station because it's in the middle of a planetary ring. That is fun. That is something that is a real hoot. A hoot to deal with. 1,000 units. What kind of... Very cool looking. TheX-erAbides. I am TheX-erAbides. Fear me. Okay. What do we have here? Ourselves a little A-class gun. Very nice. But I've got one that is S-class, so I can tell you good day, sir. And then follow it up with ice a good day. Hello, foggy guy. What do you have as far as old scrap? Repair kit, orange pustules. Detoxified slime. Horrific flesh on it. Tentacle banner. Oh, are they all carrying the same stuff? Suspicious mining beam module. Okay. Regular shot. So now. Yeah. Foggy San Francisco sort of thing going on. The dust has somehow, gotten inside of the... What's going on? Dust has become a part of the space station. Well, I like it. Gripe about it too much. Misters. Yes, I know. Kind of inconvenient, right? Well, that's how it shakes out sometimes. Alright. Like the salvageable scrap thing that it's doing. The vile anomaly is enough to make me want to check it out just for giggles. Let's go. Random exploration.